Hello and welcome back to Watching Wednesday. Today we're finishing Wednesday, watching the last episode. I hope you enjoy. Also, we've raised currently, as of editing this, $3. The link's still down in the description to donate to No Kid Hungry for the rest of December. This might be the last video. I hope it's not, but it might be. I'm not planning on it. I have like 2 Christmas movies filmed, just haven't got around to edit them. So hopefully those will be the next 2 videos in December. It's currently 22nd, so it's probably not gonna get totally done, but yeah, I will see you then, and let's watch the last episode of Wednesday. Do you think Elvis is like just a police dog now? Hope he went somewhere safe. I feel really bad for the dog, guys. I hope he's okay.
The search parties will run through the night. Parents who are at the gala have already left with their kids. All other students will be packed up and on their way home by tomorrow afternoon.
So it's been a full school year? So this is weirdly paced if it is.
Why would anyone bother kidnapping Pugsley? Not to cast aspersions, but I know higher value corpses than that boy.
Pugsley deserves a villain arc. Jesus Christ. He's just abused by the narrative.
To hide. But the machine required a great amount of energy to power it. And for that, Isaac turned to his best friend.
Father.
What could Gomez have possibly contributed?
Okay, I shouldn't be so mad about that because it's been established that Hester has wanted nothing to do with family, so she wouldn't know that. But and they lied to keep it a secret because that apparently. See, this was such a big deal. Wouldn't it have been a big deal that about Tyler and the Wednesday in the first season? You would have seen it from both the parents and not just Donovan. But Donovan wouldn't even know about this because he didn't even know that Francois was a Hyde. So, how did those two meet, Francois and Donovan? Because he was the sheriff. No, he was a deputy. He was a part of the police as an adult when Francois was still in high school. So how did that work?
I won't put you in danger again.
Too late.
Way too late. Way too late. Because they interacted with each other. I don't think this was fully planned out.
I'm sorry. You deserve better than that.
You deserve better than that. Don't say that to her.
It took me a minute, but I'm ready to be friends.
Way too forgiving. God. Sorry, I'm angry. Now that Bianca's storyline's over, I don't care. And now I'm just mad. I need to calm down.
I realized that our breakup wasn't about me. You know, it's nobody's fault that your feelings changed. So I can either be angry about it, or I can just accept it and move on.
However, you were disrespected because she could have, she could have said this out loud to you and not just had you on the hook for months. Literal months. I know okay, hold on. She is 15. 16. People do stupid things at 15 and 16. So I should not be this angry. Okay. So yeah. No, I understand her storyline. Maybe I would have liked it better if I saw her getting to know Bruno. Because they met over the summer. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. I might have to go back and watch stuff because I could have sworn she said she met the pack during the summertime, but he moved. When did he move? The pacing in this is kind of weird because it's like the end of the school year now, and it feels like it's only been a month. They need to fix their pacing a little bit because it feels like it's only been a month, and that the actuality it's been a full school year because we're at the end of the school year. Which, if that's the case, it makes Wednesday seem really slow at getting the mysteries figured out.
Promise me, no matter what happens, you'll do it. What we discussed. I need your word.
So they're discussing that they're gonna do Tyler instead of her. Remove his hide abilities to save. She wants to save Tyler. Because I know he ends up on the table. I've seen that in edits. So that's what they're talking about.
Made hike tracks about 20 miles north, dropped Pugsley's costume, then made an anonymous tip, like you said.
Again with him, the cops would know his voice, wouldn't they? His dad was sheriff. His dad was part of the police for years, decades even. So at least 2 decades. So I don't know. Really strange.
It's time to position your old.
Is he naked under that coat then?
Never sacrifice one of their own, not even a pawn.
Again, with the Pugsley bashing. Jesus. He needs to kill people next season. Why are they so mean to him? It's fine when Wednesday's mean to him. That makes sense for Addams Family. But everybody? No. Why? Why is everybody mean to him?
I'm redeploying the search from Jericho to Burlington.
Sounds like a ploy to draw you off the real scent.
I follow evidence, not hunches.
Tyler spent a literal year covering his tracks. Think he wouldn't still know how to do that? He was raised by a sheriff. Dumbasses. God. Can everybody not be stupid in this? Even this. Oh. I know that they need the police to be not good at their jobs, which is fine and accurate in some cases. But you saw the boy grow up, didn't you? I'm so confused. It'd be one thing if he wasn't the sheriff's kid, but
A leader of impeccable moral character.
You covered up Rowan's murder and the existence of a hide.
Mistakes were made.
that was some nice line delivery. I see both nephew and uncle share the same flavor of dramatics. In actuality, that could have been Tyler's thing. I'll have to look at the penmanship on the Enid and "You die tonight" message.
When you get a clear shot, put a bolt in his zombie brain.
Is that gonna do anything? He's a zombie. That's interesting. That's cool. I didn't know that it was an anagram. That's cool. I didn't even think to look at that night thing. Sick. But I knew this because I saw spoilers, and then also you get the moment between them in Willow Hill when they stop and look at each other, or whatever thing does. Anyway, then it also adds a little more to the moment between thing and Tyler in season 1 when he goes to give him Wednesday's number. That's interesting. Because he calls him, what, like your pet? And then Isaac is Pugsley's pet. So he's always been called a pet.
I think my machine to go out of control and explode. The power surge must have somehow animated my hand.
That's sick. That's cool. I like the origin story for thing. It's just really interesting to me, actually. And it gives Tyler and Wednesday a little more entanglement. No, I thought it was gonna be fine without seeing needles going to skin. Oh, okay. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, we're done. Cool. That was an interesting look. Hold on. This is interesting to me. Why are they staring at each other? Why would they stare at each other? And you wanted her dead. It looks like it really looks like you wanted her dead. Okay, you're doing great by wanting her dead. Why you look like you're in such pain watching her get buried alive. You guys are really good at hating each other. Wednesday goes to bond him to her forever, and Tyler says, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you and Enid." And every time he has a chance, he doesn't really do it. So, yeah, they really hate each other. I have a cat staring at me. Hello, are you gonna come up? I'll give you room. There you go, baby. That's a girl. Do you wanna come up on the blankie? Can be a sidekick. The blankie. Get it even, like. It has a little hole for you. Okay, do whatever you want.
Appointment at Iago Tower, York.
He looks like he wants to kill his uncle. Oh, I want in his head so bad. I only care about him and Bianca. It's the doe eyes. They really get you.
Now we can finally fix our family.
It's just a weird position to caress your brother in. However, they were abused as children. He was taken advantage of by the professor dude. She was abused and has the hide thing, so them being so bonded so closely makes sense, even to the point of being in an incestual relationship because they were abused together. So that actually makes sense for their story. And the two actors said they didn't mean for this to be romantic, and it's not. You could interpret some incestual vibe, and people have online. They're like, oh, this is weird, and I think it's supposed to be weird because, again, they were abused children, and you bond. It's a trauma bond.
Hello.
This is his face. Let's go watch that again. Oh, I love Tyler. Love him so much. That was a great face. Oh, great what the fuck face. Take a deep breath in. Is that a dog bull? I know she's a wolf, but she's not supposed to wolf out. Okay.
It was the only way to save you.
Okay, so I am a multi-shipper, full send. So I'm gonna tell you my ships. Ryler, Wen Claire. I don't care which is canon, do not care. Honestly, in canon, I think she should stay alone. And Tyler too. I think he should find peace alone. I don't think he needs to be alone with his own mind, his own thoughts, and figure out who the hell he is by himself. However, again, multi-shipper. Again, I don't think I'm maybe Tyler and Wednesday happen in canon. That could happen because they have these moments this season. But I don't know. I feel like there's a lot to happen. But again, I also think they might kill Tyler for redemption. So, which I wouldn't want that to happen, but they might do that, which is fine. I guess I have fan fiction to read and write, so it's fine. It doesn't matter what happens in canon. I can create my own reality. But canon-wise, the show creators said that they don't intend for Enid and Wednesday to be romantic, and okay. It's fine to ask what the... I was never around in the era where we, talked about ships with the creators, but now actors are on social media because they have to be contractually, and they're asked these questions, and they do ship people. They ship their characters with people. Because I've seen... But this is romantic. It's poignant. But this is the most... But this is the most emotion we've seen on a Wednesday's face this whole season, so I think it's cute. And you can ship whoever you want, by the way. Ship whoever the heck you want. Ship people who don't even interact with each other. Anyway, continuing on.
Good.
How are we gonna put this junk back together?
We are not. I am.
This makes me want more Night family stuff. Again, I'd rather see more stuff with this, more stuff with the cult. That was more interesting to me than whatever Wednesday's going through unemotionally. Emotionally scented-wise.
Even if you never told me the truth about Thing, why didn't you tell him?
Because sometimes the truth is better left buried.
Thing had no memory of Isaac. After everything Isaac did to your father, why burden Thing with that knowledge?
Because he would want to know. He'd want to know where he came from. People want to know where they belong. It's a human thing. Human thing. It's a... I didn't mean to say thing. It's a human nature. I'm gonna say thing again because I don't know how else to explain it. I'm getting tired, guys. These are long episodes. I went from doing Austin Alley, which is 20 episodes, which is 20 minutes an episode, to Wednesday, which is an hour an episode, and I'm filming 3 in a day, so I'm getting a little tired. And I filmed the makeup video this morning, which I shouldn't have done because that takes more energy. That's so funny, just whoop. Can I say that again? He doesn't even throw him with much force, really. He just whoop. I don't know why that was so funny to me. Maybe because I'm losing steam and I'm getting tired, so it was just hilarious to me. And I did not sleep well last night, so I think that's why it's so funny to me. I might even cut this. But oh my god. Oh, this wasn't fun. This is fun. Okay, we have longer than I would think we have left. I'm at a loss. I'm not sure. Is it the hides making him angry? Is it like that part of him? I wish we knew how hides worked. They can't have this be the bad and then we have no clue how this works. I know it's one thing to have it a mystery for the first season, the first half of the season, but when I don't know anybody's game, maybe it is just because I'm tired. I'm just like it's not clicking with me, but I don't know, to have everything so in your face in the first half, it's just not melding together. Too much going on. Too many characters. For being only in episodes, I think we have too many characters. And a pacing issue. So mothers are a huge theme in this, because we got Bianca and her mother, we got Morticia and her mother, we got Wednesday and her mother. We don't really have Enid and her mother, Ajax and his parents, or her mother's is a huge. Eugene has two moms. I don't know. Guys, I am losing steam. I am confused. I have so many questions. I really thought I would have gotten answers. In fact, I wanted answers for Tyler. And I have yet to really see any of them. I still got no clue what he's actually feeling, and I don't like that. But I'm assuming the next season is gonna be very Tyler heavy. How's Pugsley? How's his ability? Oh, yikes.
Because of you, I lost the only person I ever truly loved.
Isaac!
Technically it was because of Tyler. Well, I guess she let Tyler go. Okay, so, no, I understand. Tyler was so angry, and anger is what makes his hide go. So, because like he was angry at his father, he was really angry at Laurel. Fuck, my camera's dying. So that, yeah, it's because he was so angry that his hide made him fight her.
What is happening?
So is it the dude that actually plays Thing and they're like doing like a sleeve thing? So he's doing everything while Isaac's actor is just standing there?
Knowing you were cut from the literal cloth of an evil genius makes sense why we're so compatible.
She's compatible with an evil genius knight, you say? Think she'd be compatible with any other people from the family? I'm kidding, I'm joking, sort of. I don't want to come on to Tyler and Wednesday heavy because, again, I do think that you're gonna kill him. I'd be sad if they kill him, but I'm thinking they're gonna kill him. And that's gonna be redemption. I think he's gonna sacrifice his life for Enid. Yeah, 35 years of service, Jericho County. 69, 57. So they were 12 years apart. So she was 18 and he was 30. Is there more grooming happening? And this depends on when they met, too. Like, we don't know. But they would have known of each other, wouldn't they have? No, because he had no idea she was a hide, so there was no interaction then when she was in high school. They did save themselves by putting that detail in. That, and Netflix is kind of known to having wonky dates, because it even says he died September 25th, 2025. And if we're following the timeline, it should be 2022. Because season 1 happened in 2021, I think. I'm not sure if there's any dates in season 1 to prove that. I might have to look. But anyway, take Netflix dating and aging with a grain of salt, because they are notoriously bad for doing stuff like that.
You're a werewolf. I can smell it from here.
So he does have enhanced smell. We've learned one thing about hides. That he has enhanced smell. It may be enhanced hearing because he heard Agnes in that one scene when he grabbed her.
There was a Hyde.
Wait. So she dated a Hyde and her father's a Hyde? Are both of those true, or she's just using for gain for Wednesday and Tyler? Because since she went to Willow Hill and was trying to get into Willow Hill, she was clearly here for Tyler. Not clearly, but it makes the most sense since she was going around and trying to get a stable time at Willow Hill. It makes me assume that she was here for Tyler. So that scares me, since she told Tyler that her father's a Hyde and Wednesday that she was dating a Hyde, which both could be true, but I don't know, maybe she just goes around saving Hydes. But how did she know?
You'd be part of a pack.
This is setting up for us to learn more about Hyde, and I really enjoyed that. Well, that was Wednesday episode 8. I hope you enjoyed. There's so much that happened, and I'm probably gonna have to add some clips in because I have more thoughts. Or I'm probably gonna make another video with all the thoughts from the entire series. But I don't know. But yeah, I will see you hopefully next Wednesday or Saturday, whichever comes first. If you want to keep watching, here's the Wednesday playlist if you missed anything. And here's my Austin Alley playlist if you're more into that. See you next time. Bye.